Hello, this is Rick Love, National Sales Director for the National Senior Burial Benefit Program. It's good to be with you today. And I want to start this conversation off. I want to talk about some telesale companies that we use. And I'm going to have a series of short videos so that you can look at them intermittently when you have time. As you know, the National Senior Burial Benefit Program, we do telesales 100%. So we sell life insurance over the phone 100% all over the United States of America. And telesales is an exciting business to be in. I built my practice on running appointments and going to folks' homes. That's how I did it. And if those who want to still do that, I will be able to assist you because I was blessed to build a very successful business going to folks' homes, running appointments, running leads, knocking on doors. I did it. And I love it. And so anyone who wants to do that, I will assist you. I work with a couple of direct mail companies where we can get direct mail made out. I'll teach you the demographics, how to do it. And for those who work with us, we'll look at even subsidizing some of the cost involved with that. One of the incentives I typically run, if you submit at least 5 apps within a month, there's some gifts, some leads that I provide in addition to some of the other things that I already do. That could be some additional Facebook leads. For those who want to do direct mail, it could mean 1,000-piece mailer going out to the zip code of your choice. That because I really mastered on how to do that. Certain demographics that you want to mail to, and some certain demographics you don't want to mail to, certain area. So anyway, we'll talk about that later for those who want to do run appointments utilizing direct mail. Now, for the telesale part of it, and that's all we do now, and we have been doing that now for a little over 3 years. We were doing it before COVID-19 began. And this is important because there are a lot of people that had jumped on this gravy train of telesales after COVID-19 began, and they were scurrying around trying to find a business model where they could still sell insurance, and I respect that, but I want you to know that we have been doing it prior to. So we've been doing it a little over 3 years. We've really have mastered the art of selling insurance over the phone. It's not as easy as it may sound. It takes a system. And at the National Senior Burial Benefit Program, we have a system in place for effectively and efficiently selling life insurance over the phone with one call. Very, very important. This is not one of those where I set up an appointment to talk to you later, or we'll discuss it tomorrow. No. I will teach you how to have a one appointment close. When I get you on the phone, it is from that introduction. Hi, this is Rick Love, all the way through to getting it approved with the insurance carrier. I will teach you that. I also have a lot of recordings that I have recorded because the platform that we utilize keeps a recording of that sales call, and I have quite a few of them downloaded for the agents that work with me. I will share those with you so that in your private time you can listen to those videos and see how Rick Love takes that client from the moment we say hello to the moment I'm thanking them and letting them know I'm getting ready to send some emails to them, etc., etc. I will teach you how to do that. Now, when we're looking at the telesales, I want to look at a couple of companies that we do a phone interview. You got the client on the phone, you've gone through the script. Now, by the way, scripts are very effective if you have a good one. This is not shooting from the hip and just coming up with some mundane stuff that come to your head without having a script. The script that we've created, and again, we've been doing this for over 3 years through trial and error, is a script that psychologically, when you're on the phone with that person, it leads to a logical conclusion of a sale. That's the whole purpose. But there's some psychology behind the script and the creation and the verbiage and what comes first, what comes next, etc. Setting the stage so that when it's time to start the application process, I'm not even asking for a sale. Actually, if you listen to my recordings, I never ask for the sale. Wow, you say, wow. No, I don't. Because the way our script has been created and fine-tuned, and I'm forever trying to fine-tune it even more, it's just a logical conclusion. It's a flow of the conversation that we're having, that we're on the phone with the insurance company, getting them approved for the amount that they can comfortably afford each month. Okay? I will teach you that. Let's look at one of the companies. Is Liberty Bankers Life Insurance Company. Liberty Bankers Life Insurance Company is a very good company to utilize in our business. And I'm getting my cheat sheet. And also for those who will be working with us, I will provide you with a carrier tip sheet and health tip sheet. It's I think it's about 18 pages now, but it's a wealth of information in regards to the different carriers, some of the health questions, etc., etc. So Liberty Bankers Life Insurance Company, the minimum face amount is $3,000 and the maximum face amount is $40,000. You know, face amount is death benefit. That or $15 a month. So whichever is greater, either $15 a month or $3,000. They will not accept a premium less than $15 a month. Okay, and so it's a simplified product. Age is 18 to 80. Many simplified insurance products, they start typically age 40 or higher. They're one of the few companies that have a simplified product that starts at age 18. Now, Liberty Bankers Life Insurance Company has been in business since 1906. Now, that's important because you will be talking with people who will say, well, I never heard of them. Well, let them know that there are over 800 insurance companies. Do you know there used to be over 2,000? Now it's a little over 800. Let them know that there's over 800 insurance companies. And ma'am, sir, I've been in this business 26 years and I haven't heard of all of them. So I certainly don't expect you to know them all. Okay, that's how I get around that smoke screen of an objection. Is letting them know, okay, I don't know them all either, but I can say this. They've been around since 1906. What that mean, Mrs. Jones? That means that they must be a good insurance company. They're an A-rated carrier. They've been around since 1906. Been around over 100 years. And needless to say, they'll be here when it's needed most. Okay, that's what you do. But with Liberty Bankers Life Insurance Company, you get the telephone interview on the phone. So you're doing a three-way call with the interviewer. One of the companies that after the conclusion of the phone call will let you know if the policy has been approved or not. So you'll know immediately whether the policy, the application, I should say, has been approved. Also, as far as a payor, if the payor is different, or owner is different than the insured, they will have to be on the call too. So in those cases, if they're not together, one of those people will have to do a link and conference in someone else as well, so that we're all on the phone together, because the payor has to authorize that the monies are coming out their account. And so they will not do that without them on the phone. Okay, so I just want you to know that that's just something that has to be done. They don't require any E&O insurance. And as far as pay, they pay after the first bank draft. And so they only take bank draft. They don't take credit card or direct express or any other mode of payment. Now, they will accept quarterly. So I have very few quarterly cases. But for those folk who just vehemently object to anyone having access to their account, I'll set them up on quarterly. But really, within our script, we overcome that objection before it's even stated, okay? And so they will take quarterly payment. In that case, they can just send the money in. They're a very good company. You can add children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren to the policy as a rider, which is very important, because many folk that we may work with, they may be raising grandchildren or great-grandchildren. But this is a way to put children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren who are under the age of 18 on a policy with the insured. And for children, it's it's $3.79 per not per child. $3.79, $5,000 over for insurance, will cover up to 15 children. Now, please get this. $3.79 will cover up to 15 children for $5,000 worth of life insurance. Now, you can double that amount and do $10,000 worth of life insurance. And that's typically what I do. I show them a number that has the 10,000 on there already included. And that's 10,000 on every child under the age of 18 for $7 and some change. And they can stay on that policy as a rider up to the age of 25. So very important, very important. I find that when I add those children and grandchildren and great-grands on a policy, the persistency of those policies are very high. Why? Because not only am I insuring myself, I'm insuring these little ones that mean so much to me. Okay? So it's very important that we learn to do that, because it's just an added value, but it also increases or enhances your persistency. You can also add accidental death and dismemberment to the Liberty Bankers policy. Now, accidental death and dismemberment. In the event of an accidental death, it will pay double, what we may call double indemnity. It will pay twice the amount of the face amount or death benefit of the insurance policy. But dismemberment is if I'm in an accident and lose the use of my hand or a foot or an eye, lose the use of, it will pay that equivalent face amount in an episode such as that. So just a very good rider to include on your policy. It doesn't cost much, but again, it certainly aids in persistency because many of the other carriers, that particular rider may just be accidental death, but certainly not dismemberment. And they also are typically much higher to include. So it's a very good add-on with the Liberty Bankers Insurance Company application. Now with the cheat sheet, you'll have some additional information in regards to Liberty Bankers. Schizophrenia is covered. It's a standard benefit as long as they're able to manage themselves. So I have several people who suffer from schizophrenia that I have covered. COPD is covered. That's a standard issue. Not preferred, but standard. You have on your rating, you have preferred, which is insurance is what we call cost per thousand. So everybody cost per thousand is different. The cost per $1,000 worth of life insurance. One of the reasons outside of Liberty Bankers just being an outstanding company that we use them, they have lower cost per thousand. Secondly, with COPD, it's a standard rating. You have preferred, standard, and graded. Preferred, of course, is your lowest cost per thousand, and then standard would be your second lowest cost per thousand. Well, excuse me. Preferred is the best cost per thousand. Standard is next, and then graded is the highest cost per thousand. Is a graded benefit, and we can discuss that when I get you in some of the training modules that we'll be utilizing for those who want to work with us. And again, this is Rick Love, National Sales Director for the National Senior Burial Benefit Program. Our website address is www.nationalseniorburialbenefitprogram.com. And you can also reach me at 937-276-2051. Thank you once again for listening to this video. Some information regarding the Liberty Bankers Life Insurance Company and its policy that we utilize quite a bit for telesales. Thank you. Bye-bye.